Hello dear followers, welcome to my channel. You are in Chef Oktay's kitchen. Today I am preparing this great kebab that you can see in my hands. It's called the Toothpick Kebab, also known as Islim Kebab. It's a very unique flavor of Turkish cuisine. If you have rice, salad and your beloved ones with you, there's nothing better. Please watch the video till the end. Don't miss this great flavor. Dear followers, in our Islim Kebab, first the eggplants are peeled in strips. Depending on the size of the eggplant, 4 or 5 are enough. Now I cut the eggplant on both sides and peel them in strips. My dear, some of them came out with brown parts on the inside, but there is nothing to do. But solutions are endless in the kitchen. Now after peeling, I slice the eggplants into long strips. We slice them and then we ask, should I fry them in oil or bake them in the oven? Which one do we prefer? We prefer baking. Let's bake them. When buying eggplants, dear followers, you should make sure that the green parts of the eggplants are vivid. Some of my followers may object to what I just said since my eggplants didn't turn out any better, but I am really puzzled right now too. I was careful with them too, but they turned out like this. Sometimes there are sad moments in the kitchen as well as happy moments. We try our best, but you never know. I salted the eggplants. Now let them sit in the salt for 10 minutes. This way we remove the bitterness out of the eggplants. My dear followers, sometimes unexpected things can happen. I bought the eggplants because they were white, because they looked good, but they turned out to be brown spotted. These are the difficult times of the profession. Now, my dear followers, Islim Kebab is prepared with meatballs. We take 500 grams of medium fat minced meat, add a coffee spoon of black pepper, also red pepper powder or chili flakes if you like hot. Those who like cumin can also add cumin. I also added a scant coffee spoon of salt. Adding an egg, with love. After cracking the egg, let me wash my hands real quick. I'm just telling so that I don't get scolded by my sensitive and meticulous followers. I'm telling myself actually. We should be clean in the kitchen after all. So, anyway, now I add just a little bit of parsley on top. Parsley is very good for your health. It also adds a really nice flavor. Now I'm clipping some parsley on it. Dear, I'm clipping some parsley with scissors and I'm going to grate an onion. There are some of our followers who ask, what are you going to thicken it with? Well, I'm going to thicken it with breadcrumbs. Now, what do? Let me leave the scissors over here. So, we use 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs or stale bread. Both of them will do, dear followers. Now I grate an onion here, knead it well for 2 or 3 minutes, and then shape it into meatballs. Regular meatballs. Nice and round, as you know. We got 2 trays full of kebab. I pour some olive oil on it. Our oven is at 200 degrees. Turbo fan is on. Since we got 2 trays, I'm gonna bake them at the same time, dear followers. My dear, will you get baked with love? Dear followers, the turbo fan is on. And when I count, I see we got 30 slices of eggplants. Slice the eggplants. Then decide on the size of your meatballs. So if we got 30 eggplant slices, there should be 15 meatballs. I make 15 meatballs. My dear followers, while the eggplants are getting baked in the oven, I prepare the meatballs and fry them in oil. Please stay tuned for all the details. Stay with us. Dear followers, I take the meatballs in the pan, carefully. We will fry them on both sides, but we should be careful not to dry them. We want them a little soft and juicy on the inside, because we're also going to bake them in the oven with its sauce. The meatballs turned out really good, dear followers. All flavors prepared with love and care end up tasty anyway. I'm going to make the sauce in this pan. Now I'm going to leave this over here and quickly check the oven, because the eggplants are about to burn. You got to check this out, my dear followers. Look how well the eggplants have cooked. Our meatballs have also cooked. We'll prepare the sauce in the same pan. My dear followers, all our preparations are done. I put a spoonful of tomato paste in the pan and roast it a little. Then I pour some water on and prepare the sauce. Well, now, we're supposed to fold the eggplants into a plus sign. The eggplants that we have baked in the oven. The only trick is that if you bake the eggplants without over drying them, they will remain flexible and wrap the meatballs. You can also use lamb, beef, or cubed meat for this recipe. You can even prepare it with chicken. First, we bring it and fold it inward. After folding it like this, we bring the edges inwards. Then, flip it over. See? It unfolds, so you should flip it before it unfolds. Flip it over like this and put it in the oven dish. You can also take the filling and roll them into finger-shaped meatballs. Right now, I cut the tomato. Then I'll chop the inner parts of the tomato into the sauce, because I want the inside of the tomato, the juicy part, to be in the sauce. I want the sauce of Islim Kebab to have tomatoes in it, and tomatoes and peppers on top of it too. So we get the juice of the tomato in the sauce, and I am preparing a super duper delicious main course for you. For the Islim Kebab, we're supposed to stick a toothpick on tomatoes, peppers, and the meatballs. They don't just taste so good, but they also look so good. Now, I chopped the tomatoes in the sauce. It's going to be a great sauce. It also helps thicken the consistency. If you prepare your Islim Kebab with a delicious sauce, you'll get a finger-licking good kebab. You'll get a fantastic feedback by those who taste it, I'm sure. I pour our boiling sauce over the Islim Kebab. Carefully, my dear followers, let's put it one level below the middle rack of the oven, heated to 180 degrees. Make sure the tomatoes and peppers do not burn. So, let our Islim Kebab cook with its special sauce and a pinch of with love. Thank you very much for your support, dear followers. We are very close to 1 million subscribers. We are very excited. We are both excited and happy. Let's take the Islim Kebab out of the oven. Chef Oktay has prepared a very special Islim Kebab for you. There you go. It goes super well with rice, a nice salad and tzatziki on the side. And how nice it would be if your loved ones are with you for the dinner. I hope you enjoy this very delicious meal. I wish you a great dinner time with great people accompanying you. I love you all very much. I read your comments. I'm expecting you to comment and like. Take care. Goodbye. See you in my next video. It smells so good.